Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am going to take you guys for a ride on the back side of, around the side of Winslow by the tracks, on the north side of the tracks, but it would be west side of Winslow. Got an ADOT yard here, and then there's the DMV. And I've always wanted to come back here because I can see these sheds back here, but I've never. Last time we went to Entree, I could see these sheds, and another time I passed through, I could see them as well. So I've always wanted to come back here, but I finally found out how to get back here. There's a few trailer parks, quite a few apartments as well. And it's called Graceland Manufacturing or something. And there's a storage unit here. You guys are. There's some kind of manufacturing over here on the left. Sometimes you can see properties around here on Zillow. There's a whole manufacturing plant here, and they have a bunch of little sheds. It looks like one maybe used to be a U-Haul office. Maybe they picked it back up, but there's some tiny ones. Look at, you can see different sizes. How many people they employ, because there's a little warehouse right up here where I saw them backing one of the sheds out of there, and then there was also a like a flatbed that was pulling a shed on or off. So there's some little ones right here too, and there's some pretty nice ones that I saw, like that green one right there, or green next to the green one. There's a, they look like they're maybe about 500 square feet or something. Could probably make a nice shop out of that. Could probably turn one into a house too. But we'll see what they look like over here. So there's that semi that's driving in. And they got all their lumber in there. It looks like they build some out here too. And then there's that one right there with the, see the one that's brown with the black roof, that looks pretty big, and then the one next to it, like a small house. I don't know how much they cost. It's called Graceland. Let me see, we'll go by the office over here. It's about 10 vehicles out here. Right there. Graceland Portable Buildings. There's apartments back here. This is behind entrees restaurant. Quite a few apartments. And then there is more across the street, and then back there behind those apartments is the Winslow Hospital, Indian Hospital. I think that one's managed by the tribe, the Navajo Nation. We have some colleagues there that we help with their lab interfaces, their instruments. And it's lab week, so if you have any lab buddies, tell them happy lab week, and if you can, get them some treats. But there's a Ken's Appliance right here. I don't know if anyone's in there. Then there's a Angel's Auto Repair over here. And there's a storage room, storage building right here, or storage lot. Four Corner Storage. I don't know what that one is. Someone behind me, and then you got quality in here. What is this? Old gas station, I think. And then Delta Motel and RV Park somewhere around here. Looks like that's been renovated recently. And then RV Park back there behind it. Two RVs. And then there's another mini storage here. A bargain barn. Trailer park. Arcadia Trailer Park. So yeah, that's this side of town. I've always wanted to go drive around back here. I don't know why, but I mainly wanted to look at that shed manufacturing plant. Just because, I guess. I don't know how much their prices are. We'll probably take a look at maybe this evening. RV park. Oh, there's more RVs back here. And look at, they put in these little let's take a look at these trailers. I mean, not trailers, these little homes. These are for rent. I think they're 2 bedrooms. 928-240-8211 or 14. They have little coated locks. Probably like a 1 bedroom or a studio, I'm guessing. So pretty nice. They have a couple mini splits on the back. Well, the middle one has 2 mini splits. This other one on the back only has 1 that I can see. I always wonder why they don't clean up the one at Keams and start making some money off of that, because people like to travel through from Canyon de Chelly to Page, and they're pulling their RVs, and it would be nice to have that. Or else the one in Palaca, they rent, I think they rent to some contractors. There's a yard across our house. It'd be nice if they could set up multiple RV spots, and then just have them sign on online and pick their spot and pay online, and then they just park and do their hookups. And if you have a dump there, that would be nice too for their waste. I stayed here one time at this Quality Inn. It's okay. But tonight I'll be staying in Flagstaff. We got 2 nights there thanks to the missus. She booked me a couple nights there. They were all sold out at the casino. I was dragging my feet and I didn't get any reservations. They had special rates of $141 per night, and I wasn't ready to pay that much. I thought it was kind of high, so I just waited, and by the time it got closer, the rooms were all gone. So we were able to find, the missus was able to find a decent rate. I think she used Priceline. And so that's how we got settled there. Check-in is at 3. And let's go cruise around here. Happy Lab Week to all our colleagues over here at the Winslow Hospital, also at Dilcon. Got Minnie, and I can't remember the other guy's name. And our colleagues are Happy Lab Week to our colleagues out on Hopi. Got Kendrick, Gianna, Betty. Let's see who else is out there. Happy Lab Week, everyone. I need to come take a tour of your lab once it's all renovated and you're moved in. I've been wanting to go over here to this place across Maverick where they have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for sale. And there's another house over here. Let's see, I'm thinking it's close to Standing on the Corner maybe. But it's right by the tracks, but it has the potential to have multiple living quarters. I think there's like 2 or 3 homes or casitas on there. And I can't remember how much that one was. But yeah, it'd be nice to get a, like if you live or work here, to buy you a house and just start building some equity. And I think over here is where they have the farmer's market as well. And the old Yellowfront, I don't know how many of you guys remember Yellowfront from back in the 80s, maybe 70s and 80s. That's now a police department. I was thinking I should just get some gas at Maverick because it's pretty decently priced here. Probably turn around and head back that way. Looks like there's a house on the right side that burned. Or I could just cruise all through here and go to, what's the one that's another truck stop? It's not Love's, Flying J. And their Love's is making a lot of progress. It's the building's up, the pavement's done. They got parking behind the hotel there. There's a lot of people down here. Look at. Man, it'd be nice if we could get the Hopi people or Hopi tribe to buy some of these storefronts and let our artists sell here on consignment. T-shirts, plaques, baskets, dolls, pottery, jewelry. Because that's a lot of people there, and they could easily tap into those tourist dollars if they would buy a storefront here and let our people sell from there. I once got a haircut over here too, right across on the west side of Churches. There's a little barber shop there. There's a guy said he's lived here for a long time. Excuse me. Shop. I don't think I've ever seen any of the industrial properties for sale here. Just mostly residential. I wonder if those homes that I saw before are back on that street over there. Let's go back there and look. I've never been back that way. There's quite a few older cars around, like that one right there. Old station wagon. Yeah, I've never been back here. Let's see. Which way should we go? Let's go over here and then turn around and then go back down that way. There's a recycling or something here. Look at it. Scrap metal place. I wonder if you could bring your stuff and dump it here, huh? Gotta look into that. Because if they take metal, you can bring your old appliances here, your scrap metal, and just dump it off. Or I don't know if they buy, because some people want to sell their metal. I was supposed to bring a printer from home, but I forgot it. That's a nice shed right there, where that white truck is. There's some houses back here. It's EC yet. It's EC yet. Some kind of company here. A couple of trailers over here. Vans for sale. It's a 95 Nissan Quest. We used to have one of those when my oldest was a baby. Right here there's a house and then a little rental in the back, like a studio. The one I was looking at was blue. This one's brown. Right there's a little rental too. Look at where doesn't look like their electrical's hooked up on one end. Maybe they're still renovating it or something. So that was some residential area by the tracks. There's garden apartments right here too. There's quite a few apartments here. I never knew there were that many. Someone's hauling scrap. Okay, scrap metal. A bunch of bikes. Leisure laundry appliance. It's like an ambulance repair shop or storage shop. Sonic. Calmid Transport. There's a dog park right there. Are over here by Flying J. There used to be a car dealer over there, but it's all looks like it's abandoned now or something. There's a truck out there. Man, look at over here's 271. Oh yeah. That is what I like. The markets are down, and they were saying oil is down too. But yeah, there was some good sales to be had this morning in the stock market. I didn't have a lot of peso to buy, but at least I bought like $50 worth or something. Bought 0.2 shares of the Vanguard Totals Market Index Fund or something like that. Everybody's trying to get gas here. 271, you can't beat that, huh? So get some gas.